Hey, what's up everybody? Dylan here, Iceberg TV, day 14 of Vlogmas. We got the Simon line balance here. Now this disc doesn't fly the way that it was supposed to fly. It was supposed to fly like this disc, the Neutron Vector. I found the Neutron Vector to be a very, very straight but dependable flying mid-range. And I just came to know recently that Eagle McMahon is also bagging the Vector.
Which one is your mid choice right now?
I have three mids of choice, honestly. I have the Vector, I have the Hex.
Are you gonna make him bring back the Vector like you did the Thrill?
Probably not. You know, it's okay to have some things out of production and make them cool. You know, maybe someday, who knows? But I got the Vector, I got the Hex, and the Balance. And I mean, honestly, I have a deflector as well, but that's like more of utility.
Yeah.
But those feel like a good lineup and kind of covers everything I need.
Definitely.
The Hex almost feels more like a fairway to me, at least for my style of play. Got the box.
So I want to show you guys, basically, when the stock run of Balance comes out, it's going to fly a lot more like this than it does like this. Basically, everybody who is a fan of MVP and Axiom at this point probably has one of these. Now, this disc apparently had some mistakes in the mold. Simon's not happy with the flight, so the stock run is going to fly like this. So let's do a quick comparison to show you guys what you're going to be getting with the stock run of Balance versus the prototype run of Balance. Pretty stable, pretty flexy. It honestly flies nothing like the Vector. And it actually flies so little like the Vector, and Simon was so unhappy with the flight of that disc when he first got his hands on it, that MVP actually did come out with a statement explaining that Simon is not fully happy with that disc. And I messaged Simon myself, and he told me it's supposed to fly like this disc. I'll just show you guys. It's so much straighter than the prototype Balance. Look at that flight in comparison to the Balance. It is just absolutely dead straight. And again, they flew so differently that MVP had to put out a big statement explaining that the prototype Balance was not what they were intending it to be. I do believe we still have some Gyropalooza boxes at Disc Golf Deals USA. So if you want to save 10% on anything over at the site, or go pick up a Gyropalooza box for yourself, click the link in the description below to access my storefront. You won't save money on a Gyropalooza box, but they still give me credit for the sale. So I'd appreciate if you use the link in the description below if you're going to pick anything up. But let's go through these discs a few more times. So I'm personally wondering if there's something about the Vector that Simon doesn't like. He said to me that he wanted something that flies like this. He didn't say he wants something that feels like this. But again, I'm just curious, why not come out with a remade version of this and come out with a Simon line disc instead? So I wonder if that was purely a financial decision or if there's something about the Vector that Simon actually doesn't like. Let's throw these a few more times. Got to put a ton of flex on that to have it fly straight at all, because it is just so beefy. Put the Vector up on a similar angle. Watch how much turn it holds. Nice flyer that Vector is. So yeah, for those of you who bought the prototype Balance, if you want to get a replacement, I would try and find another one of these sooner than later, because when you eventually get the stock run of Balance, which will be more like this, it's going to be essentially a completely different disc. So if you're a fan of this new prototype, I would probably pick up a few backups sooner than later so you don't miss out. It's definitely a nice disc. It's not horrible. It's just like a extra beefy reactor. It's got that nice flat, low profile feel. But I mean, this is like a completely different disc. It flies like an MD2 or an MD, like an MD. Maybe Simon wants it to fly more like an MD. I don't know. I don't know what Simon was looking for. But look at that. Just, I don't know. A lot of questions, but not a lot of answers. But I need to know, let me know in the comments down below, will you buy a stock run Balance when they come out, or will you just stick to your prototype Balance? In my opinion, they're going to be two completely different discs. Between what we know based on MVP's statement and then what I heard from Simon, it seems like they're pretty much just going to axe the prototype balance. So I want to know, will you eventually get a stock balance when they come out, or will you just be happy with your prototype balance and just move on from that mold altogether? Let me know in the comments below. I'll catch you in the next one. Stay humble, live with gratitude. See ya.